no bones about it.
Sleep smallpox on my sheet, took a sip from Mile Creek.
77% of Aussies are racist.
Who's gonna put up a fight?
Hip-hop has never been shy. Hip-hop's always been in your face.
Cats, I know we're feeling this like the rapture, and I can tell who this mood is failing to capture.
And it's about telling you the message up front and clearly, and in a way that can sometimes be confrontational.
There's a fire in my chest, man, I'm feeling it. It's alive and it drives me to excel at this.
Hailing from southwest Sydney and proudly Sikh, hip-hop artist Alfresh the Lion raps about bearing the brunt of discrimination.
Why do I gotta explain everyone has a chance to be treated the same?
I've experienced racism and prejudice my whole life, you know, in a variety of different forms. And the song touches on specific examples, you know, in the lyric there's that line, they tell me to go home, but I come from here.
They tell me to go home, but I come from here. I can see it in their eyes, they don't want me here. They tell me.
It's like I constantly have to prove my Australianness to people.
You got a massive fan in now.
So he's growing his beard as well.
As well as making music, for the past year, Alfresh, whose real name is Sukhdeep Singh, has worked at Melbourne's Asylum Seeker Resource Centre, helping young people who fled war and persecution. He channels their frustrations in his latest track, Get Mine.
So the clip takes that to the level of politics with the press conference, the flags in the background, really trying to get at the way in which messages are often communicated, particularly in the context of national security, migration and refugees and asylum seekers, that there's language there that politicians use which can inflame prejudice and racist thoughts. It doesn't matter where I'm from or where we're from, our ideas are just as valuable as the next person's ideas, you know.
Alfresh the Lion is one of a wave of Australian rappers calling out injustice as they see it.
So the war cry from Adam here.
In August this year, Sydney hip-hop troupe Horror Show collaborated with local artists, including Indigenous rapper Jimblar, on this musical response to the booing of AFL player Adam Goodes. The track is called Any Other Name.
So you don't like the way number 37 threatened you. Swear to God you're wounded by the spirit through. I
think hip-hop, since its kind of earliest origins, has been a combination of, you know, partying, celebrating who you are, celebrating the place that you come from, celebrating your identity, and also, you know, using your platform to call things out, criticize things, point out things that aren't how they should be.
Don't be coming around here with all of that. I ain't a racist, but I'll make it plain and simple. I hope it's plain enough. Racist is as racist does.
So part of your privilege of having that platform is to sometimes use it to put messages out there about things that matter.
From the top where the anchors is, let me clear my throat. Half of these cats ain't no.
Jimblar is one of the most exciting voices in Australian hip-hop. Hailing from the top end of the Northern Territory, he also lent his mic skills to an explosive 2015 take on Yothu Yindi's land rights anthem, Treaty. Jimblar is signed to Australian record label Elephant Tracks, headed up by Australian hip-hop pioneer Tim Levinson, aka Earthboy.
You know, Jimblar obviously speaks from a heritage that is not modern, multicultural Australia. He speaks from the Australia that has always been there. The thing about music is that it offers a relatively trustworthy platform for people to, you know, hear ideas or be challenged by ideas. It's not lobbying. It's actually just saying, well, this is a viewpoint from the community. It's something that people are feeling.
A founding member of revered hip-hop collective The Herd, Tim Levinson has seen Australian hip-hop evolve.
With respect to Australia, we have seen artists from different communities, African communities, the Indigenous communities, start to feel like this is actually an art form where they have access to. People from different communities, people from different cultures, from, you know, Punjabi culture, someone like Alfresh, through to someone like Deer Freaks, African duo from Melbourne, TK Maidza from Adelaide. So now that we have a more inclusive music scene, we're seeing more ideas coming to the fore, and it's a much more exciting time to be making music.
I've had instances where I've been at shows or just in public and people have come up and spoken to me about how the music has made them, you know, feel more positive, or how it's made them think about things in a different way. Music is a powerful medium. Artists have this great ability to be able to tap into, you know, connecting with other people in meaningful ways.
Back up till I get mine.